Hi, I'm Andy Kinder and you join me here today at Maver Dynamite Hayfield Lakes, where I just want to talk you through the main differences between the Dynamite Pellet Soaks and the new Dynamite Sticky Pellet Syrups. Two totally different products, but two exceptionally good products, what will certainly put you more fish on the bank. Let's talk about these little babies first, the Pellet Soaks. Water based, you can see there's 4 different flavours. You've got the red krill, the F1, the green amino, and also the cool water. Now, what the soaks do, like I said, with them being water based, they're perfect for soaking into micro pellets, for putting onto corn, putting onto all different baits. And what I like about them, here's a little tip for them. You know, get your pellets, be it whichever flavour you want. My personal favourite flavour is the F1. Really good all-round flavour for carp and F1s, also bream like it as well. And soak your pellets in that. You can't overdo it. It's not an additive that you can overdo it by putting too much in, so use as little or as less as you like. A couple of capfuls, half a bottle, or anything you like, put onto it. Now you can see I've actually soaked, these are fishery pellets which we've got here, and you can see I've soaked them in the F1. They've got that little nice sort of yellow flavour, and they've took that flavour on great, so that's what they've done. And that's what any of those pellet soaks do. If you want to pump expanders, you can put them into your water to pump into expanders, things like that. You can also put them into boilie base mixes, some of you carp lads that use them, or even, you know, put them into your ground bait. So the list is pretty much endless what you can do with the bait soaks, and use different ones, different colours. They'll dye baits and everything, so that's your difference with your bait soaks. Right, now we go on to these, which are the pellet syrups, brand new for this year in the Dynamite range, and they give you that little bit of something different. And the biggest question I get asked a lot of times is, when I'm method feeder fishing, how do I get my pellets right? Well, unfortunately, it's only through trial and error. And you know, I have, like I said, I've just said loads and loads of questions from people like, I can't get them right, they're too dry, they're too wet. Well, those pellets there, as you can see, they're quite dry. They're really dry. There's not really much stickiness to them or things like that. And this is where all these 4 sticky pellet syrups come into their own. So these I'm going to show you. Right, we've got the F1 there, 4 flavours again, complement the SwimStim range. Your F1, your red krill, your green amino in this, and also your normal standard SwimStim amino. But you can see them pellets, they are quite dry, and we won't be able to mould them onto a method feeder. Right, this is the real beauty of this stuff. Little bit of a squirt on top, just pretend you're putting it onto your ice cream. That's the easiest way to do it. Same thing again, you can't overdo it. You know, it's a real sweet flavour. You can't overdo it. And just general, mix them round into them pellets. Just work it through all the pellets gently, nice and gently. Work it through the pellets. And what that does, it gives the pellets like an outer coating. They may still be hard, which is what you need on a pellet feed. You need them slightly hard, so once they get in the water, they take more water on, expand and make that bait work. Now, here's what you can see. Look at that. So them pellets, what were really dry, have suddenly took on that real sticky consistency. It's flavoured the pellets as well. And one thing I will tell you, it's completely water soluble. That, as soon as your method feeder goes into the water, because it's water soluble, the pellets start to break down and they start to work on your method feeder, which is brilliant, which is exactly what you need. And like we said, it's giving them flavour, giving them pellets a real big sort of flavour boost once you're out there. And that's where the sticky pellet syrups come in to their own for doing your pellets. Another little tip for them as well, some of you guys that use PVA bags, you can squirt that onto the top of the PVA bags. It's PVA friendly, and that gives you that other extra flavour boost around when you're fishing. So there you have it. You've got the bait soaks, colours your pellets, your pellet syrups, makes them dead sticky, gets them perfect every time for your method fishing. And it should increase your catches when you get out on bank. So go to your local Dynamite dealer, has all these products in stock. Check them out, they'll put you more fish on the bank.